everyone, we're going to graph the secant line and find the equation of the secant line containing -1 and 1. We're going to have to find our y values, and this is the problem we're doing. We're also going to graph f of x. So basically, the secant line is the average rate of change, or your slope, the average rate of change basically of this curve. So you just connect the two dots from two x's here. This would be x1, x2. And our x1 and 2 is -1 and 1. So we're going to have to find our y value. And so let's plug in our -1. You plug in -1, you get -8. And if you plug in 1, you also get -8. So we have our 2 points, point 1 and point 2, and we'll just use this slope formula to get -8 minus a -8 and 1 minus a -1. This gives you 0 divided by 2, which is 0. So our slope equals 0, and then we write y equals 0x plus b. Plug in one of the points, and you get -8 equals 0 times -1 plus b. So -8 equals b. So our equation of our secant line is y equals -8, because we have the 0 there. It's a constant. So it's going to be a horizontal line. Now we can try to graph this. So -1 goes to 8. Now this one's pretty easy to graph. It's just the y-intercept's -9 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right down here. Also, to get your x-intercepts, we can factor this. X minus 3, x plus 3. So x is 3 and -3. All right. And then I want to also plot this before. So -1 goes to -8, and 1 goes to -8. So basically, let's graph this. Kind of connect up here. Something like that. Go down here and graph this one. So what we're wanting is our average rate of change from here, from -1 to 1. This average rate of change of that curve. And if you look at it, you connect those two, basically it's a horizontal line there. So it's constant linear function. So if you extend it out, if you want, so that's where you get your y equals -8. And you can see why, because these are equal. So this is negative, and then you add that back to the positive, and you get back to 0. So that's your equation, and that's your graph. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.